Please read the disclaimer. Happy Thanksgiving to all those that are celebrating. Hello, beautiful people. Shalom, money makers. We got a lot to talk about, a lot of crypto news, a lot of things that are affecting the crypto market, that are affecting potentially XRP. I actually want to start out with some good news. If you've been watching the channel for a while, you know that I'm trying to combat the imposters, the people that are taking my likeness and are creating fake profiles out there. So Facebook was an area that I had some trouble with. Facebook, there was a lot of fake avis out there on Facebook, and I have a contact now. We got some of them removed. There are a few little that are left, little smaller ones that we'll get them. But now this great news, I have a contact and they're going to help me there. Again, I just want to remind you, I'm not on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, Telegram. We have, of course, the free and open Telegram group, but I will never DM you. I will never befriend you. Those are imposters, so just be very careful out there. On that note, all I ask from you is that you give me a beautiful smile to send out those good vibes. Smishity smash that like button for Thanksgiving, right? Let's try to get this video up to 2,000 likes. I know you guys can do it. I know that before Thanksgiving, the interest in the crypto market goes down a little bit, and people, they're not interested in what's happening with crypto. But I really appreciate you joining me here today. Currently, XRP is sitting at $2.20, down minus 0.8% on the day after XRP had a very nice a movement a few days ago. It has cooled off a little bit. We did see Bitcoin finally break through on the 4-hour chart here on the 1348 EMA. So we got a buy signal on the 1348 EMA, and Bitcoin is up 1%. Here, again, this is just what the indicator is saying. I don't know what the market is going to do. Of course, not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence before you decide to invest. Very, very important. This video is for educational and entertainment purposes only. Please be very careful out there. Okay, Ethereum over 3,000 once again. So we're seeing positive signs in the market, some milestones, Bitcoin over 90,000, Ethereum over 3,000. It feels a little bit, a little bit better. Kaspa is continuing to go on a very major movement here ever since we had that crossover here. It's up about 50% in the last 2 days. So big movement there from Kaspa. Like I've told you in the past, there's always opportunities in the market. There's always an asset that is moving. There's always plays to be played, right? And it's just our job to have our ear to the ground, right? If you get, sad and you just detach and you stop watching the videos, then you won't know about opportunities, right? But if you continue to watch and you subscribe to the channel and you join the Telegram group, the free and open Telegram group, link is in the description down below, then you'll know about things that are happening, right? So it's very, very important. We already have a very nice community there, about 500 people, 550 people. So if you haven't yet joined, now is the time to do so. The Crypto Fear and Greed Index, after a long time, got over 20. So, it's the last time was on November 12th. So now we're back over 20 here for the Crypto Fear and Greed Index. And it will be very interesting to see, how the market goes into this Thanksgiving Day, and tomorrow, it's Black Friday. Will there be any Black Friday sales for the crypto market? That is going to be the question, right? Now, you can always take advantage of the markets. If you're interested, we still have until the end of the month the raffle, the Halloween special event here with our partner BTCC. If you are interested, a link is in the description down below. You go to my website here with my beautiful face and you go down here, click BTCC, and you go to this page here. You sign up, you start trading, you'll be eligible for the competition. So if you're interested, a link is in the description down below. Also, if you're already signed up, you can also be part of the competition. Again, I will get a commission if you do decide to sign up using my link. It helps support the channel. It helps us keep the lights on. It helps us keep going and bringing you daily updates. So if you are interested in supporting that way, link is in the description down below. Please, please, please trade responsibly. So we got a lot of news. First half of the video, I got my new. People said that I need a different one. People didn't like this one so much. This one's better. It kind of, people are spending a lot of money on new studios, and I go to the AI. Give me a beautiful studio. That's just me. But we got a lot of news. So after domination from XRP ETFs in the first day, first few days of the deployment there, it's cooled off a little bit. More flows to Bitcoin and Ethereum, but actually XRP is on par with Bitcoin here. Solana interestingly had an outflow there yesterday, and so again, we'll see what happens with the with the with the ETFs. I know, because I wanted to bring this right after that. NASDAQ has filed with the SEC to raise option limits on BlackRock's IBIT Bitcoin ETF to 1 million contracts, the maximum level allowed. Again, that could be something that is affecting the price of Bitcoin. That got a little bit excitement. If you watch all the way to the end of the video, you'll get another possible option to why crypto got a little bit froggy yesterday. We are seeing the Bitcoin dominance come back up a little bit over the last 12, 16 hours. You can see here potentially a crossover on the 1348 EMA from the downside after we had that crossover from the upside on November 7th. And since the dominance has been on a downtrend, but now potentially we could see the dominance come back up here. Of course, if if altcoins continue to have strong movements, then that would subside from the dominance. But so far, it looks like Bitcoin might be coming back after a few days where it was a little bit sleepy, and others were recovering a little bit stronger, including XRP. Now it's over 90,000 once again. It's getting a little bit more juice, right? So that could be a reason why, because of the options and the potential of the manipulation. It could be of option contracts are many times used for manipulation, but not it doesn't mean for sure that is going to happen. But it does open up a lot of more money that could come into IBIT, into the BlackRock ETF. So that's going to be very interesting as well. The SEC revised 2025 plans outlines clear rules and streamlined oversights for digital assets, signaling a major shift towards the structured regulatory framework for crypto. Again, more clarity, more outlined rules, more whenever we know what's going on, we have clarity, the more confident people feel in getting into a specific asset. And so that's very, very important from the SEC. Ripple just announced compliance and trust are non-negotiable for institutional finance. That's why RLUSD has been greenlisted by Abu Dhabi's FSRA, enabling its use as collateral on exchanges for lending and on prime brokerage platforms within the ADB global market, Abu Dhabi's premier international finance center, the International Finance Center of Abu Dhabi. Another major step as RLUSD becomes the compliant trusted settlement asset for the region. We know that Ripple has been going to that region of the UAE, United Arab Emirates, Dubai, Abu Dhabi, and they're trying to, put a stronghold in that area. Dubai and Abu Dhabi, they're both in the UAE, but they're different. You could call them states, right? But it's not really states. It's more an emirate, right? But they have like different municipality governments kind of type thing. So it will be interesting to see, how much more a stronghold Ripple and RLUSD get in that area. So very interesting for the future. This is a bad thing. This is just a reminder that, we need to be careful. Moreover, right? Just in Korean exchange, Upbit was hacked. About 36.8 million was drained on the Solana network in an attack. Hours before Upbit disclosed the incident, the exchange says all user losses will be fully covered from its own reserves. So again, this is just to what I spoke on in the beginning. Another reminder: be careful out there. Don't click on any links, on any fishy websites. Somewhere on Twitter, on Telegram, or Instagram, or wherever. Right? Just be very careful out there. We know South Korea. They love their XRP. So maybe that's why we're seeing a little bit of a pullback here for XRP today, but just be careful out there. Okay. And this is another interesting thing. Altcoin versus Bitcoin has closed above the daily money noodle for the first time since July. Total three is everything but Ethereum, Bitcoin, and stablecoins divided by Bitcoin price. When it goes up, it expresses altcoin outperformance. So again, that's just interesting to see what could potentially happen here with Bitcoin and the dominance and maybe recovery here. But what I think happened yesterday, right? Suddenly we had this, movement and things started moving and things started shaking yesterday. Happened yesterday evening, right? When we had suddenly this breakout, and actually I waited till this morning kind of to report on it, but it seems that Kevin Hassett right now is projected to be the next Fed chair, and this is on, of course, the poly market, and a lot of people are saying that that is potentially what is going to happen. He is very dovish. He is very pro rate cut. He is probably going to be for QE. By the way, quantitative tightening is ending December 1st. So again, that's a few days away. That is a milestone for the crypto market. We could potentially see a run up into that. We'll see. Again, I'm not a prophet. I don't know exactly how the markets are going to trade day to day. I am very long term, of course. I am still confident in the crypto market, but short term, day to day, I don't know what the president's going to say. I don't know what's going to happen worldwide. I don't know what the Fed is going to do. I don't know what the headlines are going to be. Okay, what the financial data is going to come out as. So again, day to day, you have to be on the money. Not on the money. You have to be, on the watch, right? And you have to listen to the news, watch the videos, subscribe to the channel, of course. And we'll see. If it has someone that maybe is, some might say he's a little bit pro crypto, but everybody today is pro crypto. If you're not anti crypto, you're pro crypto. And he's more dovish, right? And I think he has the ear with Trump, and potentially could be more in line what President Trump wants. So it will be very interesting to see how that happens. And the market reacted positively to that headline that came out, that high probability that he's going to be the next Fed chair. So again, watch out for these things. Those are daily things that could make the market react positively, and we have to watch out for that. Again, not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence before you decide to invest. Remember, this video was for educational purposes and entertainment purposes only. Okay. Remember, again, I will never contact you on social media asking you to sign up to anything or to send me anything. I'm not going to DM you. I'm not befriending you. Okay. Be very careful out there. Subscribe to the channel. We have the free Telegram group as well. Follow me on Twitter. If you do all those things, you'll be eligible for the raffle. Check out BTCC if you are interested for trading, taking advantage of the opportunities of the market. Link is in the description down below. They have also a Black Friday thing that is going on, so check that out as well. Thank you for watching, and hope to see you next time.